The first factor is clarity. It is to have the compelling mission to work on and to finish. So it is to define what to be done today and have the connection with it the way you really want to do it. For example, knowing I have to write the next article today is good, but having the connection with it the way I really want to do it immediately is much better. It will increase the chance of getting it done without procrastination. In this lesson, I will show you exactly this thing. Number 1, I have a notebook. You can call it the orientation notebook, since I just used the notebook for myself, so this is the first time I come up with the name of the notebook. The purpose of the notebook is to guide myself to have better choices, live a better life, be more productive. Here is the first thing I write on my notebook every day. Are you ready? It's the date. Okay, that's not what I want to say at first, but it's the truth, so I say it. The first thing I write on my notebook, not counting the date, is if I could live today over again, I would. For example, if I could live today over again, I would try my best to finish at least 2 articles so that I can keep up with my plan and the result I want would arrive on time. Or if I could live today over again, I would manage to sleep early so that I could start the day early and healthy. Or if I could live today over again, one thing I would make sure to get done is to deeply design and have the outline for my coming course. Have you ever watched the movie About Time? It was about a man who could travel back in time. He used this power to go back in time and do differently to get what he wanted, specifically to get the girl he loved, and to make better choices to live happily. He lived each day twice, lived normally, and then he went back in time and lived beautifully. At the end of the movie, he lost his power, but he still had the awareness of everything around him, and he tried to live beautifully right at the first time. Doing this writing and thinking at the beginning of the day, not the end of the day, gives you that power, the power to literally travel back in time. And you're here, have traveled back from the end of the day to the beginning of the day to make the best choice you want. So what would it be? Answering this question, it will guide you to the best choice of what you need to do today. Moreover, give you a strong connection with the tasks. The second things I write down is the project's to-do list. It gives me the picture, the map of how I will achieve my goal. It gives me the sense of the workload I have to do so I can sense the time. It is also the place for me to see my next mission after I finish one. I write it task by task. For example, I don't say write the script for the course. I say write the script for the introduction, write the script for the first lessons, etc. Because each of them is the right chunk for me to work on. The script for the entire course is too much. And of course, I don't list all of them if the list is too long. 6 specific items is okay. After that, I can write them in big chunks like the filming phase, the editing phase, etc. The third thing is to write down task 1, what it is, what rest or reward will I have after finishing it, and then get to do it. Example, write the script for the intro video. Reward, 15 to 30 minutes break to go out for a walk or for a coffee. Doing 3 tasks a day is good enough. In fact, Dan Sullivan, a legend of our time, suggested that we should only do 3 important tasks for the day. If we finish them early, reward yourself the rest of the day to go wherever you want, to do whatever you want to. Another legend, Ivy Lee, 100 years ago, he also suggested that we should keep the to-do list less than 6 tasks, and more importantly, do one task at a time. Only move to the second task once the first task is done. Then 3 tasks done is still a good number. Then only after finishing task 1, I write down on my notebook task 2 with the reward I will give myself after finishing it, and so on. That's it for the first factor, clarity, always in the compelling task. I hope that just by learning the first factor, you have a good upgrade for your productivity. Let's recap. 1. We want not only to be clear of what we need to do, but also to have a strong connection with the task. 2. We need a notebook and a pen. 3. We will write on the notebook in the morning before work. After breakfast is a good time. 4. We will write down 3 things. If I could live today over again, I would. 2. To-do list for the project. 3. Task 1 of the day, and the reward for task 1. Question: when do you write down task 2 and execute it?